Hello everybody. I'm setting up still OBS. Right now I'm testing the audio, how well it compares to the audio. I'm gonna open up a sample file and apologies for this. It's gonna be Windows sound. It's gonna be Windows XP's critical stop sound. Alrighty. Actually, let's make it the startup sound. This is a test. So I'm gonna modify some stuff here. Advanced. I'm gonna make the desktop audio a bit quieter. This is a test. Alright, I think that might be fine. Alrighty. Let's get started here now. Hello everybody, I am Sam and I make jokes, and this is my desktop, brought to you by Xubuntu. Today we're going to be installing some Linux distributions. We got a list here. Oh man, I forgot to pull up the list. Oh man. Hold on. Anyways, yeah, we got a list of distributions we're going to install. One of them's Ubuntu in 3 different flavors. We're going to be doing vanilla Ubuntu. We're going to do the XFCE version, which is Xubuntu. And we're going to be doing the KDE Plasma version, which is Kubuntu. We're also going to be doing Arch, by the way, and Manjaro, and Linux Mints, among other distributions. I'm going to pull up the list here. If I can pull up the list here. Stream 12 Linux distros. Alright, so this is the list I got organized right now. So yeah, we got Ubuntu, we got Linux Mint, we got Debian, we got Arch Linux, by the way. We got Manjaro, which is also Arch Linux, by the way. Fedora, Pear OS, Kali, Zorin OS, Gentoo, because why not? React OS, FreeBSD, and FreeDOS. So we're going to be installing and exploring these, and the goal is going to be to, I think, probably set up shared folders and change the default background to the one that this desktop uses. So we're going to add a new VirtualBox VM. And let me see other locations. See if it'll even let me... Let's see if it'll even let me use these. Alright, so I got them under this Windows 7 partition on my hard drive. Oh wait, oh man. Psst, I've clicked add instead of new. Oh my goodness. So let's do Ubuntu first. I'm gonna select a different one, something that's not on the SSD, so that it doesn't die and stuff. I'm gonna put it on the Windows 7 partition here. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna give it let's give it 6 gigs. This my laptop's got like, it's got 24 gigabytes of RAM, so this might be fine. Let's increase it to 8 gigabytes. So let me create one. Right, create expert mode. 64 gigabytes. Alright, and there we go. So let me see if I can attach an installation image. See if I can attach an installation image here. Choose a disk file. Now we're going to go back to here. I tried installing Windows 7 on a UEFI Class 3 BIOS, and I couldn't really do it, even with UEFI 7, which is like a workaround and stuff. Add a shared folder. Alright, so that's going to contain various things here. So I'm still going right yet. Alright, in the mount point, I don't know. Let's put it as MNT PNGs. Sure. Might not be able to get it working right away, but it might be fine. So let's, oh, I forgot to change the video memory again. Display to 128 megabytes. Alright, now let's start this thing up. Got Ubuntu here. Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. Great. Alrighty. Let's go. Wonder what's, oh, here we go. I think. Oh my goodness, that picture is awful. It's much better than the previous one, the 21.04. And there's Ubuntu. Anyways, yeah, that picture right there is kind of freaky. It's a lot better. It's miles better than the one on 21W04. No, not 21.04. But it's still not the best, so we're going to be replacing it if at all possible. So, and of course, we're going to be doing this. Hold on, I got to make sure that it's not going to do stuff. And of course, we got the normal installation here. Install third-party software. Got to make sure that. Oh, I think it's already connected through there. Preparing Ubuntu driver. Apologies if you hear background noise, because, yeah. Now we're going to erase the disk and install Ubuntu here. Also, we're going to be reusing this VM's disk space for other distros when we're done with this. So, install now. Yes, write the changes. Let's go! Yeah. Got that. Got the time zone stuff. And then, of course, our sign-in information. Got that. Oops. That's fine, and I'm just gonna not put in a password or 1, 2, 3. Alright, so change it. Alright, now we're installing it. It is installing. Oh, wait, we can turn this up. Oh my goodness, please. This resolution is not optimal. Hold on. I clicked something. Hold on. It is just generally taking forever. Oh wait, never mind. Here we go. Alright, so we got this page. Here we got this stuff. Have fun with your photos. Make the most out of the web. Everything you need for the office. Yay. Access for everyone. Help and support. Almost finished copying files. Set a noise gate real quick. Advanced. Settings, hold on. Never mind, it opened on my other monitor. Oh my goodness, please. Alright, here we go. Configuring time zone. Arch Linux is going to be a fun installation. I already know how to do a lot of it, so might be faster than you might think it might be. So yeah. I'm gonna ping new video notices about the stream. And counts as video number, whatever it was, 530s. Oh, I can see from here, I can cheat. 535. Alright, pinging in 3, 2, 1. Apologies that this is going so slow. I don't know why it's doing that. I thought I disabled notifications for now. Hold on. Still here. It's just that notifications are still showing even though I have it on Do Not Disturb. Notification settings. Oh boy. I think that alright, I'm disabling notifications for stuff manually. Alright, that should help. And yes, we are still installing Ubuntu for some reason. It's still going on. Also, this is version 21.10. It's the one with the new GNOME 40. GNOME 40. Is it about done yet? So I have an idea. You guys can ask me questions while we're just waiting around for these distributions to install really slowly. Stream map. Super Swirly Titan 198 says, "What is the Linux distro you are most familiar with?" I would say Ubuntu with Unity. I think actually, yeah, Unity. Although Ubuntu with GNOME looks pretty similar. After that, I'm familiar with Arch. I've used Arch a few times. I installed it a few times and used it for, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 months combined. And yeah. And I also used Linux Mint for, I don't know, maybe a combined time of several days. I reinstalled Ubuntu on my main computer, which is what is running it now under the Xubuntu thing, the environment there. As for desktop environments, I'm most familiar with GNOME, Unity, XFCE, which is what I'm using now, and KDE Plasma. Also, you can ask questions in Discord too, so. I'm changing it to not display that creepy, what was it that they went with this? A koala, I think? No, it was an I word. Impish Idri, I think it was. And low ELP. What types of video games do you enjoy playing? Asks OSS headquarters. Lately I've been playing a lot of Minecraft Java Edition. But recently I just installed a lot of mobile apps, and I've played a bit of those Bejeweled games. A lot of the Bejeweled games, like Bejeweled Stars, Bejeweled Blitz, and a little bit of Bejeweled Classic. That's lately, though. I also maintain that those Bejeweled games are inferior to the original PC games released in the 2000s and the early 2010s. EA killed Bejeweled, unfortunately. Made it into a Candy Crush clone. Ubuntu, the first distro I actually used. Same, actually. I used it back in 2013 because the network protocols on Windows 7 were not installed. Alright. Should I watch the stream on my Xubuntu install the match? Asks ELP. That's up to you. You can watch it on any device, on any operating system. You can use Windows, you can use Mac OS, you can use a potato. Doesn't matter to me. You can also use Arch, by the way. Alright. What was this? The Fast Break 383 asks, what was the decision between making Microsoft Mike or Mr. Lady Voice the smart type of character? So back whenever I was growing up, I was watching Adventures in Odyssey, which is a Christian radio program, and one of the main characters is Eugene Meltzner, and he talks in like a formal, smartsy kind of way. And so Microsoft Mike's smartsy kind of talking is actually based on that. So, yeah. Good evening, Ruffle. Is it finally finishing up? Managed to hop on at 1900 hours. Good for you. Nice. Toggle timestamps. More exactly, you joined at 1901. Oh, the stream. Running DPKGD package. Fast Break 383 asks, knowing you have Monterey, do you mean the macOS version, or is there another OS with such name? That's just the version of Pear OS I downloaded. Oh, by the way, I like how Xubuntu has this clock here in 7-segment display form. I've always thought that 7-segment displays were pretty cool. It didn't come with the 7-segment display thing. Like it came with it, but it wasn't enabled by default. It was an option that was included. Hold on. So Don't Mind Being Blind asks, what distro are we on again? We're on Ubuntu 21.10. We're still installing it. It is installing very slowly. So apparently ParaOS is like a Linux copycat of macOS in terms of UI, asks FastBreak383. That's what I heard. So, and what I seen on their official website. Yeah, I really like how it was an option that was included with Xubuntu that you could just enable. I was originally gonna just have this clock be in C059, which is a Century font clone, but I really like how this was an option, so I just went with it. How do you get that clock font? This isn't font, actually. I don't think it is anyway. This is actually an option on this is actually a separate digital option. Hold on, let me show you after I pause. Make sure that nothing is going to be exposed. Okay, great. Nothing is going to be exposed. So... Alright, so right click, properties. Yeah, it is a Xubuntu feature. We got layout here. You can make it analog, like so. You can make it binary, have a little binary clock, which looks pretty sweet, by the way. Pretty cool, by the way. You can have it digital, like this. You can have it fuzzy. 5 past 7. Oh boy, it's that kind of clock. And then there's LCD. So that's pretty cool. You can also configure it to be like that. Be like so. You can have the time separators be constant and flashing. And you can just have no seconds being displayed. Like that. So it's kind of looks like an old-fashioned alarm clock. So that's pretty cool. That's unfortunate. Don't mind being blindsided. And don't mind being. Do you know that you can install a macOS VM? Yes, I did, and I actually did install one, but I do not have audio working on it at this time. I went with version 11.0, which was the latest version at the time, but I have done nothing since, so I just use my old iMac to record Mac voice clips. All right. How do you get 110 to work? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand that question. Don't mind being blind. What's the current OS your iMac is running, by the way, Samjo? Asks. That's a question by FastBreak383. And it's macOS 10.11 El Capitan. How do you get 11.0 to work? All I can say from memory is just Google it or Bing it and find some guides. macOS 110. Are we in the year 2135? JK lol. From FastBreak383. Man, I cannot believe how long this is taking. This is not a good sign. Maybe I should have chose VMware instead. Although I've had pretty bad problems with getting VMware to work on Linux before. Yeah, I've heard that customization is how you make a Linux distro yours. Make it more enjoyable, which is true. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I got a question. How do you make it so that this menu opens up when you press the Windows key? Like, I can open it like this, but whenever I press the Windows key, it does not open. Would one get the start menu to open via the Windows key? I know that some kind of tweaking is required for that, so yeah, I've tried to do it on my Arch install, but it didn't really work. Like, the guide I followed instead opened the right click menu instead whenever I pressed the Windows key, which is called the super key in Linux. Unpacking Linux headers 15 or 5.13.0.22. Control plus escape. Just hit that. Hold on. Control plus escape does nothing. We've been going live for about 40 minutes now, and we're still on distro number 1, waiting for the thing to finish installing. I should have installed all these before the stream. Wait, what happened to the audio? The audio should still be working. It sounds 8-bit, lol. It sounds 8-bit, lol. Yeah, there's been like this weird audio issue on all my Linux installations where I don't know how to describe it, but it's just that the sound doesn't sound as HD as on Windows. Settings, keyboard, application shortcuts for the command. XFCE for pop-up whisker menu, change it to the Win key. Apologies for the ping. It's fine. I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's see, go to settings. Keyboard. Alright, so settings, keyboard, and what was it? Application shortcuts. XFCE for pop. Control escape. Wait, what? Now it works. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna change just super ill. Hey, it works now. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Please. I appreciate that, by the way. That's been an issue that's bugged me about XFCE for quite a while now. Oh man, it's not working again. It works whenever I got this other window selected, but not whenever I'm on this screen. Oh, I got it. Not whenever I got this window selected. Oh, that's because the VM is eating my input. That's pretty cool. This may be a while for the VM to finish installing. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. It will. But while we're waiting, maybe I should show something real quick. File manager. I should tease something really quick. Coming soon. Got 53 of them in here. You heard it here first, guys. See, the Garfield comic strip series is gonna celebrate its 7th anniversary in 5 days. Thought I might share that just to take the dullness off of waiting for this installation to finish already. Alright. There's a lot of comics out there, like Peanuts. There's also... well, there's a lot of them, so... also, one day I'm probably gonna be changing up the roles for one of the episodes. Like, have Garfield be voiced by, I don't know, Microsoft David instead. And have John be voiced by Microsoft Mark. That's not like an entire series change, just like a one-off episode and stuff. Might even implant the natural voices in another episode, too. Just to change up some stuff. Finally! The installation is done! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Please remove the installation medium and then press enter. I'm just going to press enter. Oh. Ubuntu is now starting up. Plot twist takes 50 more days to install, said Fastbreak 383. Longest stream ever, world record. I mean, it sure does feel like 50 days, doesn't it? Oh, hey, look! My birthday's passed, and Ubuntu's still not done installing. Welcome to 2022, fellas. Oh great, now it's going to take forever to start up. And here we are! I'm going to skip that, because obviously waiting for VMs to start is the new time travel. No, do not send my data to Canonical. I will not use that, do that. And hey look, let's do like a streamception thing there if we wanted to. We got various software and stuff. I think we might be done though, for now at least. Now let's put in the guest editions. Oh, could not find it. Alright, I'm going to download it. Yes, I am very sure it's going to be 61 million bytes or 61 megabytes. Insert. Hey, where are you? Remind me later. Yes, run. What was it again? Oh no, not like the password matters very much on this VM anyway because we're gonna nuke it. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me, man. The system is not currently set up to build kernel modules. Please install the GCC make Perl packages from the whatever it was from your distribution. Alright, phone. New window. Paste. Sudo apt get. Hey, at least sound works. Invalid operation. Oh. Imagine very early Dempa you, like first video you saw how good you got today. That would probably be cool. Oh no. That might be something. Knowing you're editing comic 18 of 53. Is this going to be a long episode, or is it that I've never noticed the length? It's actually the same amount of 53 comics. It's actually going to be the same amount of comics that I included in episode 10 of the series. Episode 12 is going to have the same amount. I don't think there's as many Sunday comics in it though, so it might be shorter. Yeah, Ubuntu finished, but we're installing some stuff so that this can actually do shared folders and install guest editions. I'm gonna oh my goodness, I'm gonna increase the display size here. Hold on. Display settings. Come on, you know when you want to work. Finally, change it, break us free from the 800 by 600 bounds, get us up to what's a resolution that we could use that would not be exceed, like create a school. Let's do the OG Windows XP resolution. Alright, we're gonna keep changes here. Finally. This is still going on. Processing triggers. You never seen this wallpaper before? This is the default wallpaper on Ubuntu 21.10. Impish Idri. I don't really like it. I think it kind of looks a bit freaky, but it looks miles better than the Hippo font, the Hippo desktop background of 21.04. Oh boy, I need to resize the display again. This time we're gonna do... Oh my goodness, it's not in here. Vertical height is a big problem right now. We're gonna select this. Alright, keep changes, that's fine. Hey, we're done. Alright. Woohoo. Enter record. Oh my goodness. Forget it. I'm just gonna reinsert it. Oh my goodness, man. Eject. And then reinsert. .768p. So basically generic laptop resolution. We are approaching the 1 hour mark. Updating the init ramps. Oh man, I think this might have been a bad idea. Like the installing part of the stream, it might have been a bad idea. I probably should have had the VMs already installed. I didn't anticipate it would be this slow. Maybe I should install VMware instead. Let me see. Terminal emulator. Ubuntu is failure. Ubuntu is failure. True. Well, I'm actually using Ubuntu as the main installing thing. See apt get install VMware player. Oh, it's not in the Ubuntu repository, is it? Nope, it's not. I have to, like... Oh, hey, it's done. Alright, I'm gonna restart this. VMware Ubuntu. It is still going. Oh, went back to that small resolution again. 800 by 600. Aha, here we go. Now it's resizing properly. So that might be a snag there. It's not able to access that. Oh man. So I don't know. Maybe we should try. Hold on. Thinking maybe drag and drop and clipboard might help, but I'm not sure. Activate, please. Oh man. You know, let's install GNOME tweaks actually. Hold on. Where's the terminal? Oh, right there. Add to favorites. I'm gonna also remove this from favorites, and this, and this. And I'm gonna do get install GNOME tweaks. It's one of the things I like to get whenever I install Ubuntu. Yeah, the latest Ubuntu has GNOME 40. Oh, let's get NeoFetch. Is NeoFetch on here? Oh. No, it is not yet. Let's go. You know what, maybe I should do a follow-up stream. Maybe I should have it so that, like, I do a follow-up stream at where all the Linux distributions are already installed, and then explore the distros from there. Also, hello VH Productions, and hello Raj, Shikhar, Kasarl. Insomnia. It's like 3 a.m. in your place, VH. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Rajshekar Kasaril is also known as the Henry Discord. Oh, it's done, finally. Give me a minute. Alright, that's... Sorry, I'm a bit paranoid after the Windows 11 stream. Had to be, like, restarted 4 times. So, yeah, there's NeoFetch. There. Well, if we can't get the setup background installed, then let's change this background to something that's not... It's not horrible. Hey, this looks pretty cool. And this too. I got that. I think I'm gonna stick with this. What do you think? We got LibreOffice Writer. That's a standard thing. Space! And yeah, we can like put it at 40 points. Super. Oh my goodness, my trackpad is trolling me again by being large. There's that font there. I like this font, by the way, especially the way it makes its fives look like. See, I love the font's fives. Yeah, random document. The document needs more soy. Screen has not been. Yes, it does need more soy. The stream also needs to be not dull from all the waiting that we have to do. Anyways, we're gonna get we're gonna try Xubuntu now, another flavor of Ubuntu. Let's see, sudo apt-get install Xubuntu desktop, I think it was. Yes, I do wish to continue. Downloading, finally, configuring. I'm going to do LightDM because I like it a lot better than GNOME Desktop Manager. Also, one downside of using LightDM, which is a DM is like a desktop manager, you know, the one that configures how you sign in graphically. But a big downside of that is that it prevents you from doing Windows L or like going to a lock screen in GNOME. No, I'm not real tired. It's just, I don't know. I think it might be because I've been talking a while. happens very often whenever I talk for extended periods of time. For concurrent viewers. We can't just have this stream be about waiting for 2 hours waiting for distros to install. So after doing the flavors of Ubuntu, I'm gonna go straight to Arch Linux and install it. And then after that, I think I might, I don't know, play Minecraft, or maybe I'll edit Microsoft Sam Reads Funny Garfield Comics episode 12 live, if the YouTube's gonna let the stream be like in a state of limbo or something, for me to restart this computer and then go to Windows 10. Mince Raft. Oh, by the way, the new 1.18 update of Minecraft is super cool. I really like the new caves. Let's draw some stuff while we're waiting for this to endlessly install stuff. Let's see, what do we got? We got paint. Oh, we got GIMP. Oh wait, no we don't. We don't actually have it. Alrighty, I guess I'll go install GIMP then. Oh. The thing is still going. LibreOffice Draw is like PowerPoint. I don't mess with PowerPoint. Not really. Oh no, let's try it just for fun. Why not? Or we could play Sudoku, actually. Let's try that. Let's go with medium. Try easy. Because things there. No, this might be boring, so yeah, let's not do Sudoku. Let's try something else. Actually, wait, I don't even have to do it in this VM. I can just do it in normal Xubuntu. Alright, so we're in main we're in the host OS mode. So we got GIMP here. By the way, GIMP was pretty cool, awesome. Let's draw some stuff here. Yeah. Let's draw a number character. I did this back in Stream 4.1. $20. 10 out of 10. This is a 20 out of 20 picture. 20 out of 10 picture. Definitely saving this to something. Gonna save it to something. S drive, I don't know, random pictures, I guess. Oh wait, that's not even a... I'm gonna... select file type. Oh, that's lame. Export as. Here we go, finally. We got a PNG thing going on. This is actually GIMP image editors whenever I actually switched from using JPEGs to using PNGs, because whenever I removed the gradient background from my old DepMN sprites and saved it as a JPEG in Microsoft Paint, it messed it all up and made the straight single color background not a straight single color background anymore, and I was pretty mad. I even made a random facts with Sam Joe number 7 about it, but I never published that version because I got GIMP and it worked successfully, and it just saved pictures to PNG automatically. So yeah. So that's why I said GIMP image editor is a lifesaver in the version of Random Facts with Sam Joe number 7 that actually released. So that's 20 there. Oh boy. Okay. There's 16 there. Oh no, let's like draw a picture of Microsoft Sam. Why not? But first I need to make it so that that I can actually like use something that's not gonna be like anti-aliased hard. Alright, let's reduce the size down to like 25. Hey, here we go. Alright, so let's draw Microsoft Sam. Wait, is it done? No, it is not done. Of course it is not. Oh boy. Quite a bummer. Let's Draw Microsoft Sam, why not? Oh man, this is not very great. Let me see if I can like resize the image. Canvas size, here we go. I'm gonna increase the height to like that. Like that. Resize. And then of course we're gonna fill this with oh man. Oh boy, GIMP is quite different from Paint.net. Layer boundaries. Oh, it's a boundary size. Alright. Fill with white. Offset will be that. Size. Here we go, finally. Now we can actually make this actually good. Oh man. Wow, that is amazing. I'm not so sure it's that great. It could be a lot better. It could be a lot better. So yeah. It's just a for fun thing to just pass the time while Ubuntu installs stuff endlessly to no avail. Save as. Oh. Gonna export as. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe it's because it's VirtualBox and stuff just isn't working properly. Also, I might as well save this. Oh. Export as. Oh, it's not going to save it in that directory. Oh, great. Working on a Super Mario 64 mod. That's cool. Alright, what else should we do? Modeling the character, eh? That's cool. Oh, we can select paintbrush styles or something here. Something. You know what, I might just skip the flavors of Ubuntu for now and then just skip right to Arch Linux at this point. Just discard changes. Is it... Please go so I can be done with this. It seems to be unpacking stuff, so it might be close to done. See what's up with Firefox, why not? By the way, I use Edge. Also, I like Edge a lot more when you got like side tabs and you hide the title bar. It makes Edge look quite a bit different from other browsers, and I like it. I personally like it anyway. Your mileage may vary. Firefox isn't even opening up. Setting up. Please restart all running instances of Firefox or you will experience problems. Oh no, I shouldn't have opened up Firefox. Setting stuff up. It seems to be finishing up. Oh, there's Firefox. Now get out of my face. It's 20 hours. Get out of my face. Close. Alrighty. By the way, I'm not the hugest fan of its new interface. But the real reason I stopped using Firefox instead of and went to Edge ultimately is because of the tab grouping feature, which is a really useful feature. Woohoo! Still setting everything up well. stream is so cool. Turned out to be so dull. Alright, I updated the title and description. The stream is mission failed because of just pure time. So now the plan is just to get through Ubuntu and then look at Xubuntu and then finally do the Arch Linux installation. And then maybe I'll probably pause or end the stream and then unpause or start a new stream revolving around either Minecraft or editing Garfield comics. 12. So it seems to be doing something, I don't know. Finally it's done! Finally it's done! Oh my goodness. Finally it's done. Now let's get out of here. Restart. And then I'll look at what XFCE, the XFCE version of... Hey look, there's the new boot menu thing. It's Xubuntu. Press F12 to select boot device. Error, failed to do something. I couldn't read that fast. I think I made like 4 Garfield comics. Said, then we Discord. 3 of them are shown on the Discord server. Back. Alright, here we go. There's that, and we got new stuff. We got 2 things of Ubuntu for some reason. We got Ubuntu on Wayland, then on Xorg, then XFCE, and Xubuntu. I'm gonna log in. If you guys are bored out of your mind, then trust me, I am too. I apologize. Alright, now let's set this up the way I probably would. Oh my goodness. Properties. Alright, don't send. Leave me alone. Properties. Oh my goodness, please. Panel preferences. Do not lock panel. I'm gonna move it. Finally. No, it's not working. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. There we go. Now lock the panel. And we're gonna change this to that cool digital clock down here. LCD. Show seconds. Oh hey, this is like almost a full second behind real VM. Ain't that cool? Alright, so we got that. We got this standard menu. What, desktop settings or something? Change this to, I don't know, this grass. Why not? And let's do a bunch of other stuff. Appearance. There's that. There. Graybird dark. High contrast. New mix. Yaru, which is Ubuntu's thing. Yaru dark. Yeah, Graybird. Let's just do Graybird Dark and call it a day. That's the theme I actually use on the normal Xubuntu. And now finally, I think that's gonna be it. Unless you guys wanna see some other stuff on Xubuntu, because I'm fixing to nuke this VM and install Arch. Also, forget the username and things. Wait on a minute. Can I actually... Oh, wow, I can actually copy stuff now, for once. Alright, never mind. We're gonna do a couple more things here. Finally, this works. Apparently. Oh, man. Now it's not working again. Ain't that nice? It works if you drag and drop to the desktop. It does not work if you got a folder open or something, or focused on. Alright, I'm gonna set this as the desktop manager, or desktop background, desktop settings. Change the back to... Oh man, what was it? Folder pictures. Setup. There we go. We have effectively replicated what the host desktop looks like in the guest mode desktop. See? Doesn't that look like the weirdest thing ever? Just the background image being the same exact thing when switching between the host and guest. Ain't that funny? Anyways, and then we can also replace this with something. Panel button, icon. Other, let me see, image files, pictures, this. Haha, yes. Panel preferences. Oh yeah, you can also replace the start button on KDE Plasma. Oh my goodness, that looks hideous. That size looks hideous. Well, at least for this digital clock or something. Yeah, it doesn't quite work as well. There. My cyber windows, the start button. Alright, see ya, Henry Discord. Anyways, we got that set up, I guess. So let's go on ahead and bid farewell to this stupid virtual machine. We're just gonna make a new one. Arch BTW. Yes, we're going there. We're doing the meme from Raffles server. Alright, now the, let me see, create expert mode. We're gonna create it as 64 gigabytes as the other one. There we go, settings, shared folders, probably won't work, so I'm not even gonna bother. Display, we're gonna increase it there. We got enable 3D acceleration there. Let's see, system. I'm gonna give it more processor cores. What's this? I'm gonna enable that. Acceleration. Default, I'll just leave it as is. And click OK. And now we are going to start this thing up. Oh wait, I forgot to attach the ISO. Oh well, it'll prompt me. So we are going to add one. We're gonna put this one in. Start. arch install. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm going to pull up the Arch Linux installation guide, since you will need to do that. Linux installation guide. Oh, hey, we're ready to get going already. So the installation is not automatic. So we got that. So apparently we're going to be setting the default console keyboard layout. So on the Arch Linux, hold on, I'm gonna rearrange some windows here. Alright, there we go. So we got prepare an installation medium, we got that. Boot to like, oh my goodness. Alright, set default keyboard layout. So let's see, the first instruction it gives us is to do this. Key maps.g keymap dot slash star dot map dot gz, and it brings up a whole bunch of stuff there. Oh man, how do you... Oh man, maybe I should run this through less. Oh look, it's got a little sad face in the corner. Anyways, we're not even going to bother with that because we already have the keyboard layout we want loaded. So we're going to just go on ahead and verify our boot mode. So it says to run this command, ls space slash sys for system slash firmware slash EFI slash EFI vars, which I think is EFI variables. And it says cannot access if the system. Oh wait. Alright, so the Arch Linux installation guide says if it shows the directory without error, then we're booted in EFI mode. But if it does not exist, as is the case here, then we're in BIOS mode. So we're in BIOS mode. And so now we need to connect to the internet. I think we're already connected to the internet, so let's ping archlinux.org. Alright. So yeah, we're already connected to the internet, but if you're installing on native hardware, then you're going to want to do the IP link step there. And then follow the dedicated page on that. Then we're going to want to update the system clock apparently. Time.tectil set NTP true. And we can check with time.tectil status. And we got universal coordinate, universal time coordinated. And now we're going to partition our disks. So this is the fun part. Fdisk L. So we got dev SDA here. This is our main drive. If you use a solid state drive, then it's going to be like NVMe N1, I think it was, or N0 or something, P1 or whatever it was. It's going to have NVMe in it instead of dev SDA. So we're going to do fdisk dev SDA. And so we got M for help. We can see the commands here. We can Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to press N for creating a new partition. This is going to be a free one, a primary one. It's going to be number 1, the first sector. That's going to be fine. And then for this other one, it's going to be something different. So I'm going to actually pull the installation guide over to this window, other window, the main window. So it says here, hold on. So we got past this part, and so this is UEFI with GPT, but we do not have UEFI. We instead have, I think, BIOS with MBR. But if you don't have either of these two cases, you can try looking at this sub page here. We got BIOS GPT here. But this only supports up to 4 partitions, so I'm going to assume that this is MBR. So it says only, so it says make a Linux swap partition. What's a recommended? Come on, Edge. Make a swap partition. The partition type is Linux swap. More than 512 megabytes. So this is going to be plus, oh no, 1G. Let's make it a gigabyte of type Linux. So, and then what we're going to do is press M for help. And then gonna change the partition type of that one. Then we're gonna list the partition types, and we're gonna choose the one that corresponds to the Linux swap partition. So that's gonna be number 82, I think. So it's gonna be, yeah, 82 Linux swap / I think it's Solaris. There, so we're going to do that. Then we're going to create a new partition. We're going to do primary, partition number 2, first sector, and according to here, it just has to be, you can like put it as the remainder of the device. So this is just your main storage partition, so just press enter and stuff. Now it's 63 gigabytes or gigabytes. Alright, and I think that might be it. Let me see, it's, oh, right table to, oh wait, need to make sure that, right, partition table there, need to make sure that it matches with this guide right here, in which it looks like it does. And then we can press W to write the table to disk and exit. Then we can double check our partitions, and looks like it succeeded as intended. Now we need to format the partitions here. Make file system ext4. So we need to do that on the Linux partition there. So that's SDA2 there. So it's going to be, right, I'm just going to take that out there and just put these side by side. Alright, here we go. mkfs.ext4 SDA2, that's our root partition, and then make swap dev SDA1, that's our swap partition. Next up, well, we don't need to follow this step because we don't have a UEFI thing in VirtualBox. But most new computers are going to have EFI, so the procedure is going to be a bit different from this. So you will need to do this command, but in this case, you don't. Now we need to mount the file system. Mount our root file system. Just SDA2, that's the name of the partition. We're going to mount it to /mnt. Then we're going to, and again, we don't have an EFI partition, so we're going to just enable the swap partition here. SDA1. GenF stab will later detect mounted file systems in swap space. And now we select the mirrors. I think we already have this. Now let's try packstrap mnt base Linux firmware. And it's downloading. Thankfully, it's going, I think, faster than Ubuntu did. That might be because I gave it 2 processor cores and enabled some other option. But hey, I think this is going better than the Ubuntu install. Why is it still sending you notifications even though I manually disabled them? Ugh. Xubuntu these days. I don't know. Linux. It's just a Linux thing, I guess. And now we need to configure the file system. We're gonna fstab it. Gen fstab -u mnt cout symbol mnt etc fstab. And now we need to change root, so we're basically going to be operating inside our new Linux installation right here. So now we need to set the time zone, ln sf user share zone info / region, which would be your country, so that would be America. And then city, I think that would be like a major city and stuff. For example, I'm in Tennessee, but my time zone corresponds to Chicago. And then @c local time. Now we do HW clock systtalk or something like that. Now we do localization, so we need to edit it. And so in order to do that, we need to download a text editor so we can do. So this is going to be our first invocation of Pacman, I think. So we got sudo. Oh wait, we don't need sudo yet because we're root. Pacman S, which stands for sync, by the way. And we're going to get a couple of text editors. The easier one is Nano, but the one I prefer is Vim. Hey, here we go. Now we got vim locale-gen. Oh wait a minute. I didn't even. I forgot that it's a file path. What? Oh my goodness. It's locale.gen. finally. I got confused between the command and the file. Oh man. So uncomment nus.utf8. It's all the way down here. NUS UTF8. UTF8. This is ours. Inserts. Backspace. And other needed locales. So if you got a different keyboard layout, then say you got like a Spanish one or something, then for Mexico, then you would probably uncomment this one if you had a Spanish keyboard for Mexico. Then W, which stands for write, and Q, which stands for save and exit, write quit. And now we do the actual command, generating locales, generation completes. Now we need to create this. So vim etc locale.conf. So insert in order to write stuff. So we're going to put this in it. Lang equals n us.utf-8. If you set the console keyboard layout, make that stuff. I don't think this is our stuff. I don't think we need to mess with this here. Network configuration. Create the hostname file, which is, so let's see, etc hostname. So this is what your computer is going to be called or shown as whenever you're on the network and stuff. Like, let's see, BTW I use Arch, or BT 7/8. I'm trying to keep it below 12 because that's the limit on legacy things. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I think that's 11 characters. So that's going to be the computer's name in the VM. So we're going to write that and quit out of Vim. So this is really just your host name and stuff. Now we need to make the init ramps, make init cpio -p. I think it was. Oh, it's not usually required. So, because it was run on installation, so we're not going to do that. So, let's set the root password to something. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna type in a password. No. Forget it. So yeah, there we go. That's how you set a password on your root account. Alright, so we need a bootloader. So we usually go with grub. So BIOS systems, I think we already have it if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, let's get some other packages. So we got pacman sync with sudo. That's for regular users to have that's for regular users to have administrator privileges and stuff. Then we're gonna get grub, I think. Yes. You can also do lowercase y. It'll work just as well. Oh man. We're gonna configure grub. Configuration. Grub loads the boot. /grub grub CFG file. This section only covers the editing of this directory. Generate the main configuration file. I don't think the base package includes sudo. I know that you have to manually configure sudo, so... Alright, so... Oh, man. Alright, grub make config.o /boot /grub/grub.cfg. No such file or directory. Wyatt. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see, default grub. I typed it incorrectly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be wanting to do it, so... Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the video tutorial I used. Apologies. Troubleshooting Arch Linux installation guide 2020. Mute. Yeah, he's DistroTube there. The tutorials from DistroTube, yeah. It's a pretty useful tutorial. So, now what? I'm not gonna show the video there, so... let's configure sudo, because that's the section I'm on right now. And create a new user. Yeah, he covers how to create a new user, so let's do user add. That's pretty important. So, oh man, what is it again? /m, and then your username. Then we gotta change the password for our account. So. And so we're gonna stop with the Arch Linux after we install the graphical user interface. So, and look at it and stuff. So now we want to do user mod. I think this puts it in a bunch of groups. This puts it in a bunch of groups, so we need to put it in the wheel group so it can do sudo. Then put it in the audio, video, and then probably optical and storage. Oh, I messed it up. So. And then put your username at the end after putting after the space. So now your user's got a bunch of properties. Now we need to configure sudo. So editor equals vim vi sudo. So we go all the way down to what was it? This one, I think it was. And then we remove the hashtag from it, insert, which is basically just uncommenting it. I think it was, hold on. Yeah, that's it, I'm pretty sure. %wheel all. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then, all right, now let's actually get this. All right, so we need to install some stuff here. DOS, FS tools, I think, OS Prober, M tools, and then other stuff. Grub install. Hold on, let's try running the command now. Nope, it's not working. We don't have a UEFI thing here, do we? Let's. Oh my goodness, this is not great. Hold on, we might need to do i386 something. Grub install targets x86 underscore 64 dash i386, because I think that's bootloader ID i386. I think that's the one for legacy BIOS, the identifier, which is i386. What is that? Is that RC check? I'm sorry. Recheck. Oh, it's not even on there. Grub install help. Oh boy. Unrecognized option. Oh man. Well, we're failing at installing the bootloader, so oops. Oh man, this is just dragging on for so long. Need to install something. Grub install. It should be i386. Targets. Master boot record thing. Okay, so I read the installation guide again for the grub again. Target equals i386-pc/dev/sda. Now we can do this. Finally! Oh, we got the bootloader done. And now we can install our graphical user interface, I think. So if you want to if you're on native hardware and you want to configure, if you want to connect to a network afterwards, then you'll want to install Network Manager. So that's what we're going to do. I'm also going to install Pulse Audio, which is the audio driver's audio functionality for our stuff. Now I'm also going to install KDE Plasma. Target not found. Oh man, I need to pull up the KDE Plasma page. Give me a minute, please. KDE Plasma. Alright, so it's just Plasma, I'm pretty sure. Oh, default. Install it all! Alright, I think that might be fine. Now we need KDE applications. Yes, proceed. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be 3 gigabytes of... Oh man. Install. Now we need to desktop environment using a display manager. Alright, now I'm going to install a display manager, which is basically the login screen. Sudo, oh no, not sudo yet. Sync with lightdm. It's light display manager. And then, oh man, what was this? Want to install a greeter? Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna install the greeter. I guess that wasn't the actual greeter. Yes. Enabling it. Systemctl enable lightdm. Alright, and now that should be it, I think. Now exit. And then I think we need to like reboot after this. Alright, unmount mnt and then reboot. Alright, I think we finally got Arch Linux installed. Oh my goodness, why is this? Hold on, I need to remove the CD. Force on mount. Alright, now I need to reset this machine. Reset, here we go. Alright, we're booting up Arch Linux. Oh boy. Okay, now my VM turned into 1 hour pure black screen. Oh wait, it's got a little cursor in the top left. I don't know, maybe it's trying to load up the greeter. Maybe. Oh my goodness, please load up already. You know what, I think I'm just gonna give up on this, so, close, just power it off. And I think that's just gonna be a stream now. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. I created a parallel desktop or something. Anyways, thank you for attending this stream. I apologize that it was so dull and that didn't work out as expected. Oh, man. See you later.